Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of Minecraft Through Time. We're in Alpha 1.1.0, but we have some cool new stuff. I got some compasses, some lava bucket smelting, some clay being more common. But I figured since we were having a bit of fun with the castle, I figured we'd take a bit of a detour this episode, just because I don't really have as much time to film. But yeah, I'm figure we do a little bit of detour. We got some things we can do. We can go out adventuring a little bit. I don't know about at nighttime. I might, maybe what we'll do. I wanted to see if I could find us a spawner. I don't really know the way about doing that. I think we just have to mine or just go out adventuring until we find one. So maybe we'll do a little bit of an adventure today. And since we do have compasses now, I'm going to make myself a compass so we can get back home. I'll at least have to figure out where home is, because if we die, we're back to spawn, and that's the inf-dev area from the beginning. So we're going to try and do this somewhat successfully. So if we're facing the house, it's like this way. Actually, I can't get cords. Yeah, I can't. I just have to rely completely off the compass, which we do have now. Very lovely. But this is what we built in the previous episode. We started the castle, and it'll go along here, and I have plans. Well, I mean, the main plan is this area there, and then I'm going to expand it over here. We'll have a nice main house here that I can live in for a little while, at least until beta, probably. We still got a bit of alpha left, so we'll chill out here for probably a few more episodes, a couple more, because I want to get this castle done at least. And we're gonna see what we can do, really. I kind of got a few things on the agenda, just some random things today. I might work on the castle later in the episode if I decide to head back. But we just gotta kind of be a little careful about adventure. It's not until like beta 1, it's one of the betas that actually adds beds. I think it's beta 1.2, one of the 1.2s or 1.3s. So we will not be seeing beds for a long time. Not at this base anyway, so if it's going to be purely decoration, most of my things here. Okay, well, we'll try and be, maybe I'll just try and go along the ocean. I don't really need to do a whole lot of adventuring. I'm just, are mob spawners new? I might have to go a little ways to find a mob spawner as well. Although it is in new chunks. We're going to be going out to new chunks very often, so I assume we'll probably be getting pretty far out by the end of the series if we're going to be going all the way to new Minecraft. Although it's going to be a pretty gimmicky, it's a bit of a novelty, this series. I don't know if it's actually going to be a long-running thing beyond just modern Minecraft. Like, I don't know if I'll continue it like a regular survival world. I might just, I mean, it'll take long enough to get to the end anyway. So hopefully we'll be able to find ourselves a snow biome. I mean, snow biomes have been around for a little while. I'm not quite sure if it's like the spruce. I don't know if spruce is in the game, like the logs. So I'm assuming it might just be like the plains covered in snow. I like adventuring about like this. It's nice. Nice little adventuring. I could always save the spawner for beta as well. Or even later than that, depending on how much patience I have. If we follow the coast, we can actually go all the way back to spawn. Because I just followed the coast. I figured that'd be the easiest, because if I die, then I just have to... Oh, is this something worthwhile? Or is this just a cave? Get some nice cave sounds. So yeah, it said audio was fixed, but I'm not really sure of that. Because my audio is still a little bit broken. Well, I couldn't get it working with multi-MC still. So multi-MC will wait. That's what I was trying to do at the beginning of the episode. In case you guys missed it. Because I probably cut it out. Oh, I like this area. Holy. Okay. Well, there's no spawner to be seen there. I might, like I said, I might hold off on that for a little while. I kind of figured it'd be neat to have a little adventure episode. Not that we really need to adventure. I feel like we pretty much got things settled until beta. I could get clay, but also bricks are a bit annoying. A new day is dawning. Lovely. Lovely stuff. There is a whole lot of clay there. I might have to snag some of it once those pesky skeletons are out of the way. Ah, they're smart. Shoot. Okay, come on. Ooh, doing some naval attack. Oh. Ooh. Well, that's one way to mine your clay. I figure it's not gonna be a complete bust if we don't find that snow biome, because I'll still get some clay. And it is a bit more common, so we are a bit better off. So I could do a little bit of brick building. I'm probably not gonna do a whole. I'm not gonna probably go crazy with it, because realize that it's a bit rare. It was like I always used to think of it as an expensive building material when we didn't have all these fancy things to build with now in modern Minecraft. Back when it was just like the oak and the sandstone and stone, or cobblestone and all that. Definitely leaned more that way. Oh, the terrain though is just impeccable. It's great. I don't know if I want to take this on foot. I could always go back to the base and we could just wander from the base a little bit. I know I'm like loading so many chunks right now. People are like, oh my goodness, you're trying to save them for the update, aren't you? I'm like, well, I gotta do a little bit of adventure here and there. Adds a little bit of fun. Because I figured it would be a bit nicer than building the castle. And I think what I might do, instead of like properly editing, like properly, like doing everything, I think I might just shorten these videos down and post. Like, it's streamed live. I just like to stream it live. There's not really a whole lot of a reason not to for me right now. So I just stream it live, and then I'll do it in post. So I'll skip through the episode so it's a bit shorter for people watching. So you get a bit more of the juicy bits, rather than, I mean, unlike Journey to the Farlands, where I just kind of film every waking second of it because I have to. Well, not that I have to. I want to for archiving the series. I don't think I can do my bolt method. It doesn't seem to work very well. But probably this is like a little while before what I'm used to in beta 1.7. The next version after this is the one that adds the nether, so we'll probably go for a little bit of a nether adventure in one of the future episodes. Also, I guess I'll work on the castle a little bit today. We'll see. I might get a little bit of work done. Skip through that a little bit, just showcase some progress. I don't got a whole lot of time to film. I meant to do it on the weekend, but a whole bunch of stuff happened, like Zarbor and things, all these SMP events, and so I was a bit indisposed. So yeah, I'm filming it now. Just means a shorter episode, but it might be nicer because it means it's a bit of a training wheels for my editing. I was thinking of purely recording these and putting them into editing software. I might do that at some point, test that out. Maybe try a little bit of stuff like that. But I'm gonna hopefully just I also need to fix that. Right. Let's continue. I'm gonna go do one more kind of big adventure and then I'll come back and work on the castle. At least the main perimeter wall. We'll work on the maybe no, I gotta clear out the trees and stuff. That'll be probably a next episode thing. I'm taking my time with Alpha, I know, but I kind of want to just chill here for a little bit. And in terms of the beta base, I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know if I want to scale it back or do something of similar proportion. Although I feel like the castle is pretty crazy. I was probably better off doing the castle as the beta base and then doing something else for alpha, something a bit more simplistic. But I guess my excitement got ahead of me. Although it's not even really that hard to build with all these limited materials. I'm just gonna walk in a straight line this way, Journey to the Farlands style, and we're gonna hopefully run into a snow biome at one point. The alpha terrain is something else. I never played in alpha, so it's like a bit surreal for me. Like beta, I kind of more used to that beta release art style, but alpha is just something else. I kind of just look around and I see all the trees and like and all the vibrant green. That'll be the greens will be gone, or they'll be a bit more darker with the beta soon enough. We're actually almost through alpha, and I've got like about like a third of the castle built. Oh, that was only one episode's work. If I do film another episode, maybe this weekend, because I have been slacking on this series a little bit. And Hardcore Adventures I'm going to film this weekend as well, maybe. It kind of depends on time. I don't like to set hard deadlines for things, but I also have been wanting to play Minecraft through time. Hardcore Adventures I've been a bit hesitant about. I might try and do something a bit different with that. Maybe a new world or something, or shake it up, I don't know. But actually, well, the Farlands do exist in this version, or these versions. I think they've existed for a while. And I think Fig is actually doing a series on Journey to the Farlands in Alpha, which is pretty cool. Definitely something unheard of. I'm gonna go just over this hill, and if I can't see a snow biome, then I'm probably gonna turn back, and we'll hold off on all the big adventures for probably beta. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing a bit of a foray into editing at some point than just the long form. I don't know if you guys do prefer the long form, let me know, but I'm gonna head back. Next episode, I can hopefully just tackle the remainder of the castle, and then maybe do the nether venture, that episode or the episode after. Next episode will probably be the wrapping up of things, if not next two episodes. So we're kind of coming to a bit of a close on Alpha, which is pretty good, pretty solid. I've enjoyed this. It's a bit more chill, a bit more laid back. I don't think it's quite as popular as Journey to the Farlands, but I think it's still a lot of fun to film. I'm not going to quite prioritize views over my enjoyment. I think if I'm enjoying things, then that's all I need. I'm going to try and make it back now without getting myself killed. Although I joke about dying in this world, it is quite likely. I'll try and remain in the light for the remainder of the night here. The very elegantly built, might I add, castle. But I have gotten some cobblestone, and we're just gonna see what we can do with that. Well, we made it back in one piece. Alright, that's gonna conclude the adventures for the probably foreseeable future. Do I want to put a door here? It's not pretty, but it'll work. I know this is supposed to be a beautiful, beautiful, majestic base that nothing can go wrong with, but I gotta have some conflict. It will be this and another adventure, and then we're going to the beta base. Because I believe beta 1.2 will change things a little bit. I don't think there would be a whole lot of world gen things after that. I guess we'll see. Get out of the way, sheepy. Ooh. Packs a bit of a punch. Yeah. I just hear the animals and I'm like in constant distress. It's not quite what it's chalked up to be. Staying up past your bedtime. There's no such thing as bedtime in Alpha. I won't do a door on this end of the base. I'm basically just gonna enclose it. Righty. Nice pressure, or nice iron door. No expense spared. But I need some stone. Might also turn this into a bit more of a bridge. I'm not too sure. I don't know. It was meant to be a little bit temporary, but I also might just be lazy and leave it. Yeah, they're definitely much more dense. They're just everywhere. Things are getting crazy in Minecraft through time. I just call it Minecraft, but the actual playlist is called Minecraft through time. I didn't really come up with a formal name, I'll be honest. I more or less just thought of a name and I was like, yeah, that works, and then never really thought a whole lot about it. And this will help me keep out all those hero brands I've been hearing about on the forums. This fortress, even though I'm sure Herobrine would manage to get through this like knife through butter, but I was like, why isn't the tree decaying? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if trees, no, they do decay, because I've gotten saplings. Oh, you can't throw eggs. I forgot about that too. Jeez, jeepers. These mobs won't leave me alone. This is just an attraction at this point. Oh. Okay, this gives me the opportunity to clear this out a little bit. And I can't do upside down stairs, so I'm just gonna have to make do with this. And that should work nicely. And I'm not really gonna go a whole lot more advanced than this, because there's really not a whole lot else I can do in terms of detail at this current juncture. That is very true. So I believe this goes up a fair ways first. And there's not really gonna be a whole lot of function to this. I think I can make bookshelves. Wait. Oh, I don't even think there's bookshelves in the game yet. I mean, if there's not beds, I assume there's not bookshelves. I think that's a beta thing. Spruce. Oh, I see. There's no spruce logs, so the snow biome is literally just snow. Call some slabs, paintings. Locked chest cookie. I'm just looking at like future versions I'm gonna go through. And we'll kind of touch on the betas a little bit. I haven't decided whether I'm going to go to beta 1.7.3, like the exact version I did Journey to the Farlands in. Because I know it's a bit of a fun little thing to touch on. But also, I have been in that version for so long, and it's not really that significant when you look at the other ones around it. It adds some cool stuff, but beta 1.8 is also very similar. Well, it's quite different, but it's also got some stuff going on about it. That, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting the same experience just doing the previous versions. Also, not being able to crouch is something that is definitely getting me. So I think it's up, I'm just trying to remember the height. So it goes up to here, goes up to the base cobblestone there. So that's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 7 blocks, and on the 7th, and we're already about 5. Oh, we're 3. And there's definitely a lot of common animals about the base. It's not keeping them out, I'm afraid. This is layer 4. I was going in terms of the water, which is a bit different. Because we're only about 4 layers up here. I wanted to see how high I made the doors as well. Oh well, I will figure that out at some point. I'll just pull up them here. It feels like this is high enough. Getting up there now. So it'd be like right here. this block would actually be an extension outward. I think I just did it like this. And I can't crouch, so it's just going to be a little awkward. I keep middle clicking because I'm used to that in modern Minecraft, and I can't do that. This is a bit of a culture shock, I guess you could call it, being in old Minecraft so far back in time. Okay. I fill this up with the slabs. Oh, or I could do that too. Very interesting design decisions from the planner, myself. Running low on resources already. Yeah, you tend to go through the materials pretty quickly. At least it gives me the excuse to go diamond mining too. And basically everything else mining because everything's at the same layer in Alpha, of course. That's what it was like for so many years up until, modern Minecraft, of course, with the whole caves and cliffs, 1.7 or 1.17/18, because 17 technically did change stuff, but it didn't add the deep slate layer. I don't think it had the deep slate at the bottom, I believe. Okay, then right there will be the ladder, because I'll do like a ladder in each of the towers. And it'll go out here. I've decided I'm just going to build it like this. I'll just work on it more like this. And then it goes up a good few blocks. I could add windows, like there is glass, but I'm just going to do that in the main building because usually these things don't have glass, I've noticed. So I'm just going to make this more kind of more ornate and less functional. Well, I mean, you just kind of have a bit of a lookout over the bay. It'd be kind of more of a medieval sense. That's a bit weird looking. I might do it like this, and then like that, so that kind of looks a bit nicer. There we go. Looking pretty snazzy. I got to admit, I'm gonna make some doors, and then we will be good as good can get for alpha at least. And as in terms of what I'm actually gonna do in the main castle, probably not much, because I got this base here already. I don't really need to live anywhere else. So we're basically just gonna chill out a bit at this base, and then hopefully let's see if I can get this tower done. Probably not. Okay, I'll just build across. I'm liking the look of this though. It kind of gives it a bit of gives the whole like valley here a bit of fortitude, or kind of, I guess, a little inlet or whatever you want to call it. I didn't name the castle either. I haven't come up with a name. I'm not creative enough right now, I guess. Or ever really. Like basically when it comes down to naming, it's usually gonna be Devin. Devin's kind of the name guy. So yeah, I'm not the strongest with names. I just call it like Fort something. Fort Blocks or Fort Alpha. Wow, very specific. I'll just do these little things. I don't remember what they're called. I know they have an actual name, and I'm doing a bit of a disservice to all castles by forgetting that. Even my own castle here. But I have forgotten. And then it'll kind of go out this way. Are they different heights? I think they're the same. Because I think I just made them all the same height. I'll probably make this the same as well. Okay, that's about that. Maybe we'll go for a bit of a cobblestone mine, and then we'll wrap up the episode. A little bit of everything today. Oh, I almost fell down there. We almost got a third tower now. There'll be 4 of them by the end of it. I could have done a spiral staircase, but I preferred the ladder. It's just easier to get up than having to go about the spiral. Oh, look at that. That's looking real good. I'm liking this. One more bit and we'll have this thing done. And then I'll probably maybe taper this off. And then it'll lead to the main building that this will all be guarding. It probably won't be too crazy, but yeah. Or maybe you'll do... No, next episode will be the Nether adventure and finishing the castle. So going to go for a quick cobblestone / diamond mine. It's a little bit unheard of, having just stuff be stuck in your crafting menu like that. Some extra inventory slots. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna put some cheap stuff in there in case it does end up getting deleted or something. But it's kind of neat. You can kind of just stuff stuff in there. I don't know, I just thought I'd interrupt my whole mining session here. Some diamonds. Oh, I gotta mine some of these. These will be useful. A very valuable resource at this current moment. My pickaxe is about to break, so it'd be good to get some more pickaxe material. Very good. Very good stuff. That means I can go through this. Very good. Okay, that's just about gonna wrap it up. I've come back from the mining venture. I don't know how much I've edited it. I mean, if I edit it to the level I'm thinking right now, it'll have some jump cuts and some things. So hopefully that was a bit more entertaining than just straight mining. We will definitely have to go for more next episode, but this is a good amount for the end of this episode because I don't really got a whole lot more filming time for today. So we are going to wrap it right up and do all the main grind probably the weekend, maybe this weekend or next weekend. Who knows? Really depends. Like I said, time and all that jazz. Hey, there we go. Oh, I got some spare. No, the cheaty crafting slots. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up though for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Alrighty, I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, goodbye.